Hi there. I thought my Facebook friends might enjoy having a little look at what I've been up to in the studio. So I'm framing up some brand new, well, the new this year anyway, woodcuts that are going to my gallery in Hornsea. So they're going to go to Hornsea and a few more to do. But then also I've got a little project I've been on with, which is this little baby here. So I've got my diesel eater, which I put in last year, and I've really, what a cracking piece of kit this is. Just a cheap diesel, Chinese diesel eater, way cheaper to run than electric, because I'm fueling it with kerosene, because we live out in the sticks. We're on oil, so I just siphon off some of the oil and run this baby on kerosene. But I noted that the exhaust out the wall gets super hot. Now it throws out some heat, but the exhaust in particular gets red hot. And I was looking at ways of trying to harness some of that heat. Now there's loads of things on YouTube to help you, but one guy in Birmingham come up with, I think, a fantastic idea. So I've nicked his idea and put it into plan. So basically what you're looking at here is a mini micro central heating system. So what I've actually done, this is typical engineering me, and I can't leave it alone. I've got some silicon pipe, and I know a bit about plumbing, so I'm all right with all that stuff as well. 10mm copper small bore pipe. And then if you look down here, see if I can get in to show you. Well, down at the bottom there is a little 12-volt caravan pump, hot water pump, which works a treat and costs pennies to run. And then if you look there at that, where you can see that silver looking thing there, that is off a Mercedes Sprinter van, and it's it's an EGR, so it's an exhaust gas reclamation unit. And that's why your cabs and your cars are kept warm, because they take the exhaust gases and through coolants and that, they run to your heater, and that keeps your car warm. So all I've done is I've taken the exhaust and I've managed to cut off with my angle grinder the housings, and then I've put exhaust to it with Jubilee clips and exhaust paste, and at this end I've got it going inside it with some really high temperature resin bonding, and then it's got heat tape on it. But actually that doesn't get that hot, because this little baby does such a good job of getting all the heat out of that exhaust that outside I can actually touch the exhaust and it's just warm, whereas before it would burn your hands off. It was red hot. So all that heat has been salvaged into this double radiator here. So I'm really chuffed, because obviously don't like burning fossil fuels and you don't have much choice really, but you're trying to keep your carbon footprint down. This is a wonderful way, because I'm getting nearly a kilowatt of heat from that radiator on high, and then on low, on medium, it's about 500 watts coming off that radiator alone. So it's warm to the touch. You can dry stuff on it. It's a busy working studio. I just think that's fantastic. It's free heat once you've paid for the stuff and that, and it's just really maximises the absolute economy, shall we say, of your fuel that you're using. So as I say, this is burning really clean on kerosene. And then I've gone the extra mile, so I've got my little idiot board there, my little thing. There I've got my saw lights and my drill pillar drills lights, so they're just little 12-volt lights. And then under there is a potentiometer. So that's basically an on-off switch, but it also acts as a resistance for the motor. So you can turn the motor down or up. And once you govern the speed, that's your central heating flow. And then if you look up here, you've got a nice little expansion cylinder on the top. So it's what we call an open system, and it allows it to expand and contract, hence the expansion vessel. And then similar to what you have on a car, to be honest. And then down here it's getting lovely and toasty. So I'm really super pleased. So I've added some central heating inhibitor to the system, and that's it, fit and forget. And it's running lovely in the studio. It's currently got the studio up to 20 degrees in here, which is just incredible. So I'm well chuffed with it, and it's economical, and it's saving me a lot of money, because electric's expensive, whereas this little 12-volt supply and then all the accoutrements running the diesel heater, it's absolutely reasonable. So there you go, that's the engineering me still playing around. I mean, obviously it's been a nice little project for me to take my mind off my recent cancer scare, and I've just been doing this on an afternoon when I get up, just the odd hour, and then I'm too tired and I'm having a cup of tea and settling down, and then today I'm framing bits and bats, but I'm still sleeping in a lot because I'm still mega tired. But it's been a lovely little project and I'm really chuffed how it's worked out. So there you go, thanks folks, I hope you've enjoyed that. Cheers.